What's up, guys? I'm Nell.
And I'm KJ.
And we're the hosts of Millennial Talk. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Millennial Talk. We are here with Naomi.
And Courtney.
And this week, guys, we're going to talk about Netflix. And I don't mean regular Netflix. I mean how Netflix is all of a sudden really popular. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like how all these shows are coming out of nowhere and then everybody's watching them. Like I think back in the day, nobody really watched Netflix shows. Mm-hmm. And now all of a sudden everybody's like, did you hear about this show? Did you hear about this show? Did you hear about this show? Honestly, I haven't seen half of the shows that they're talking about. But I want to because they look good. Mm-hmm. Like,
I think it's funny because I remember, do y'all remember like way back when Netflix was like a service where you paid monthly and they sent you like DVDs and you had to mail it back?
See, I don't even remember that.
Really? I remember when Netflix first
I remember Redbox
started
doing that.
No, this was before Redbox even existed. It was you would order a movie or whatever. It was like Blockbuster, but like they'd mail it to you. Blockbuster, wow, what is that? they mail it to you and then you mail it back. And then they got like the streaming site. And then they started having original shows, and now it's taking over the world. Basically.
And now it's $2 more. I'm like,
yeah, I know.
They're about to
they're about to up the prices. Yep. I was like, oh
and
my
it's all because y'all wanted to put Friends.
I'm sure.
Exactly. All I'm sure.
We don't need Friends on Netflix.
I'm not going to disagree with that statement.
So we don't need Friends on Netflix. Y'all seen all the seasons already.
The entire Friendsdom is about to come for you.
But my thing is like,
I don't care.
Friends
Come
is
for me.
on TBS, TNT, Fox, CW. Like,
y'all can find all those shows on the internet, on Prime Wire, on F Movies, on all the little illegal sites.
Prime Wire still works.
Don't
I ain't been on Prime Wire in a long time.
Don't talk about Prime Wire.
It's been years.
They shut it down.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I'm saying they still there. I'm like, I'm like, you're not gonna take it like LimeWire was taken from you. You're not about to do this.
LimeWire had a lot of viruses. Thank God that's off the internet.
Yeah, what?
Or is it not?
LimeWire?
Yeah.
I used to love LimeWire.
I always give people viruses.
I know, I destroyed my mom's computer.
He says it so proudly. I destroyed my mom's computer.
Listen, you know how like we had the PSPs, we were getting so off topic. But we had the PSPs and used to always want music on there and movies. I had the Boondocks, Family Guy, so much music on there. I had like Chris Brown's whole album, Lil Wayne. I'm a millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire.
Oh my gosh.
I had everything on my little PSP, man.
Oh my gosh.
That was my phone.
True.
That was my phone.
True. Heck yeah. So okay, what Netflix shows are popular? So I know You is really popular right now. I haven't seen it, but I plan to watch it.
What is that? Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, yeah. I've seen a couple episodes of that. I'm not a big fan.
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
Well, Fuller House, because I mean it's a Fuller House.
I do watch that. Yeah.
The movies, all the movies.
Bird Box. Yeah.
Bird Box. I still need to watch.
I haven't seen that either.
And you know what I think is wild? It's like not many actors, like popular actors, are like would do a Netflix movie.
And now all these celebrities, like like regular movies, are now on Netflix.
But you know what got me? Everybody's
like Sandra Bullock is in a Netflix movie.
But they're like that lady from Bird Box. I'm like, Sandra
Bullock.
Yes.
It's not that lady.
She's not that lady.
Like the fact that is what she's known for.
I'm like, this is Miss Congeniality. You're not about to play me.
Right.
But I thought Bird Box, when I first saw the Bird Box trailer, I thought it was coming in the movies. Like, I didn't think it was going to be, it took me a minute to figure out. I was like, oh, it's on Netflix? Like, I was like,
When I first heard of that from my friends in Georgia, because my friends came walking in the door, they're like, have you seen Bird Box yet? I was like, no, how much it costs? Like, at the movie, like, I was like, what movie did you go to?
When it come out?
It was like, it's on Netflix. I was like,
oh, okay.
Was Sandra Bullock in it? On Netflix?
That's how it was for me. My brother asked
me.
he was like, have you seen it? And I was like, I saw like a poster or something, like a banner on YouTube or something. And I didn't really look at what it was, but I saw that it was there. And he was like, I was like, who's in it? He was like, Sandra Bullock. I was like, a Gucci bird skirt? What do you mean? Sandra Bullock is in a Netflix movie.
Right.
He was like, yeah. I was like,
but
now
they had Will Smith before.
Right.
But like that movie
about the aliens
as well. I didn't watch it, but
But it actually has high ratings though. That's the thing. Like around like Rotten Tomatoes, no, but like the people, it's like everybody was talking about that movie with Will Smith. Like everybody was like, oh, this is so great because it's about cops and like blacks and whites and all that stuff. And they spun it.
What do you guys think like made people start like transition to Netflix? Because
Orange is the New Black.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to
I feel like everybody was on that show.
No, that's 100%. I agree with you, but I don't think it's necessarily Orange is the New Black. I think the generation has changed. Everybody just want to go on to that.
Like with our generation, everything is about trends. So it's like when you hear about college, people say, "Oh, we eat in the cafeteria a lot. we watch Netflix, and we drink or whatever. So like when you hear those things, it's kind of like that's like that's what you expect to do because like when you're in college, like before we came to college, all we heard was you're gonna be broke. You're gonna be eating a lot of ramen. You're gonna be
valid.
Freshman is real.
When I'm pretty sure all of us when we first came to school, we had ramen just because we thought we were supposed to have ramen when we came to school. I had ramen like maybe like my freshman year, but it wasn't something I went to every single day like throughout the rest of my college life. So it's just like I think like it's just like a trend of like what everyone else is doing, and then we kind of tag along.
I think there's a lot of things with that. Like even what's that movie called with the Mr. Grey, 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
Like that was like a trend. So it was like when one person would start reading, be like, oh my gosh, did you read this book? And they were reading this book clubs about it. Then everybody's reading it. And like with Orange Is the New Black, that was the summer that we were out together. Yeah. Everybody was watching it.
We were that
so then
summer.
we would all get together.
No, but that
I tried to get you to watch it.
Of like how everybody when my freshman year hit, everybody was watching Jersey Shore. So everybody was like, oh my god, we gotta watch Jersey Shore. And then all of a sudden Orange Is the New
We would
Black.
have like Jersey Shore nights, we'd all get together.
Exactly. And then everybody's like, oh, we gotta watch Orange Is the New Black. And then people will really be binge watching in their room, sleep, go to class the next day. Why are you so tired?
It's just like, what's the other movie? I mean, the other show with the wolves on it. The one that's like...
Vampire Diaries?
No, not that one.
Twilight?
Yeah, Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf, oh my god, Teen Wolf is
dies and goes to heaven. Don't start it.
I know, I'm like,
what have I done?
Turn back on the main road. Turn back on the main road.
We don't want to go down that slope.
No. That's simply slow.
I just think it's interesting that like,
it is,
and that's the thing that I noticed was that first I think people were watching a lot of Netflix because it was shows that weren't on TV anymore.
Yeah, and movies that they couldn't.
And now they're like. People go to it for the new content, like Stranger Things and Orange Is the New Black.
We're looking for new content.
Yeah.
And it's like, I never found myself to like want to find new things to watch. But like now it's so common to see on Facebook, hey guys, I just finished a series. Tell me something new I can watch on Netflix. And it's like, there's so many things on Netflix that you would never watch.
It's like, oh, I just finished this book. What's another good book to read? It's like now it's with Netflix shows. Like I just finished binging this show. What's another show that I can sit in front of the TV and
now
16 hours
and
and watch?
they have like their on and off collaboration with Marvel. So now all the other shows, so all the nerds are like, oh yeah, we gotta watch this. And then they got the shows that like are currently airing. Like they got Riverdale on there, and everybody's like, oh, I gotta watch.
That's how I watch Riverdale because I can't really like watch it weekly. Like I got stuff to do, so I wait till they put the whole season on Netflix and I just binge it on Netflix.
Yep, I'm the same way.
But I actually just recently started like using Hulu, and Hulu I think has more, not necessarily new stuff, but like shows that I like, old shows that aren't on TV anymore that I can't get on Netflix. Yeah, I can get on Hulu.
I watch Sailor Moon.
Like I'm about to say Cartoon Network and stuff like that. Like oh my gosh, like my whole childhood.
Do they got Steven Universe?
Who?
Yes, they do.
I don't know.
See, the thing is, I used to. No, Sailor Moon. Maybe we'll get a Hulu. No, Sailor Moon's my. No, you don't understand. Sailor Moon's
Sailor
Mercury. Sailor Wars. Like it's not a game. It's not a game. But literally, like with Hulu, I used to watch Hulu. I used to like before it was popping. I used to watch Hulu, but Hulu didn't cost when I was watching Hulu. Now Hulu costs money
because they have a bunch of new. They have like original shows now.
They have different packages now.
Cheap.
And it's because like
see, there's a show that I wanted to watch that I saw on YouTube that I think is on Hulu. I need to check and see. It's called Freakish. Liza Phillips in it.
Mainly because like I did
like zombies or whatever.
See, like with Hulu, they update like their shows like every day. So it's like the show Star, like show Empire, like after that episode comes out, it comes out on Hulu like the next day.
See, and me, so I'm like on demand. I have on demand, so then I'm like kind of like, well.
But I was talking to my mom about this recently. We were like talking about like, because I had to get like a different cable package and stuff. We're changing our phones and all that kind of stuff. And I was saying to her like, you could cancel the cable. Like I don't need the cable because of what like stuff you just said. Like if I want to watch Empire, I don't need to have Comcast or Xfinity or any of that. All I need is Hulu. Yeah. And I can watch it like almost right away.
Yep.
See, I completely agree with you. The only reason I keep my DirecTV is because DirecTV now is only like technically $30. I just added like HBO to it, and that's why it's like $40. But I only keep it because I want something to watch it live then and there. But like literally, I don't need it. Like, one day I could just like toss it and I have Netflix and everything else. I'm completely fine.
I feel like if you have Netflix and Hulu, like you don't need cable anymore.
Yeah, you don't.
But are HBO and Showtime shows like on like Hulu or Netflix?
I don't watch that stuff.
See, I watch HBO. They're not.
I'm a Game of Thrones.
No, that's the same. When Game of Thrones hit, I was about to say
I thought Game of Thrones was on Netflix. I don't watch it, so I don't know. But I thought
I
it
don't
was.
think so. I don't remember seeing it.
And I mean,
that would be smart though.
With like not even just our mainly with our generation because we're so heavy into social media, we feel like we have to watch it as soon as it comes out, in fear of it being spoiled, and also because we don't want to be left out of like the conversation. So it's like oh my gosh, Game of Thrones just came on last night. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh well, let me tell you, this happened.
I'd be like,
this
cut
person
it,
got
cut it,
stabbed.
cut it. But I'm like,
And then you be like,
I don't have enough shows for that. That's where I'm like I have like Game of Thrones and then like random things here and there.
She's not
I have
good
This
with
Is
watching
Us.
shows.
I'm not good at all.
Yeah,
I have the
no.
attention span of a walnut. So
I give her-
watching shows.
I've given her so many good shows to watch, and she
I
just.
haven't watched any of them. I won't
No,
lie.
I'm the same
I'm
way.
behind on
Don't
This
feel
Is
bad.
Us.
Yeah.
I'm behind on Star. I'm behind on Game of Thrones.
I don't
I'm
watch
behind
none
on
of those shows.
all of it.
I don't watch Game of Thrones. This is
I don't
The
watch
only one I
anything
can
you
keep
said.
up with is Game of Thrones, and that is because of the spoilers, though. Because as long as if you log on Twitter,
Yeah.
right after an episode,
It's over.
done.
It's
It's a
over.
wrap.
It's
So
over.
like
You
I'm
ain't
like
got no
I can't
chances.
I can't
Yeah.
do it. I have to watch it.
Oh, and if you
I have
subscribe to
watch
one of them
it.
group, my cousin accidentally put me on one of them groups because he's a big Game of Thrones fanatic. He put me in a group by accident, and I like look and I'm like I don't know how to get out that group, but he put me in a group and like people be spawning. I'm like, shut up,
Stop spilling the tea.
stop.
I would always be if I was at work and a Game of Thrones episode was airing. I didn't even hit social media and on nothing. I was like, I don't know any of you until I'm finished this episode. Usually when we see Game of Thrones, I'm like,
Unfriend and
my
block
phone is
everybody.
off. Do
No,
not
that's how it was.
disturb.
When I was
I'm like,
when
we're
True
not.
Blood used to be on TV.
Do not disturb.
I would be like, I can't hang with y'all. But like, let me watch this True Blood episode real quick for y'all here,
But-
because y'all be quick.
See, in that same like light, that's what I like kind of miss about watching shows live, because like with Netflix, like I just started watching a lot of things. Like I watched Lost. I watched Vampire Diaries. I watched
That's
Gossip
really
Girls.
good.
Best show.
All of these shows,
So
and I want somebody to talk to like about it, but everybody done watched it already. So it's like I remember I called Naomi. I was like, Naomi, I just tell her about it. She don't know any of the characters, but I was like, I need somebody to talk to.
You
So
can
she-
talk to me about
listen.
Vampire Diaries and Gossip Girl because those
No,
are
yeah,
shows.
some of my
Look.
friends were like, they just not watching the show, and I'm like, that show was off
Yeah.
years ago. Like she was
I'm
like
that
Sons of
person.
Anarchy or something like that, and I was like, that
Oh,
show,
yeah, I never watched that show.
been.
I've only seen the very last
Okay,
episode.
okay, fine.
Wait, well, I'm
My
not
little sister was watching
saying
what Friday Night Lights or something.
Oh
And,
yeah.
she watched Friday Night Lights,
That's a really
Gilmore
good
Girls,
show.
and what was the one with all those teen kids? Oh shoot, I completely
That could be
forgot the name of it.
anything.
I know.
Yeah, I was like-
That was like not at all.
Every
Yo.
show ever.
Okay, I'm gonna say this show. I'm not sure if anybody knows what it is, but it only lasted like one season. It was like all these little kids, and they like went to like this town, and they were like they all had to survive on their own. So basically, like there was one kid who like worked at like a butcher shop and like on a farm. So like he like caught a chicken and like wring its neck. And these kids are like 11, 12 years old. They all living in the town. Like they all had to create order, and they had to you had like a police office. They had like a butcher shop. All these different things. You guys never seen this show?
Never.
This show came out like when I was younger. But I don't know why it ended. But it was like my favorite show. I have no idea. If you guys know what the show is, please leave it down below. Comment down below. But like,
I started to say the show, but I was like, that's
I
not
can't
it when
even
you turn
remember
to
the
describe
name of it, but I used to watch it with
Because
my
it was a
mom.
show kind of similar to
So
that,
good.
but it wasn't that. It was like the show called The Tribe when I was younger, and it was. I know it's not that, but it was like they were like it was like it's the word dystopia, I guess, and I think that's the word where it's like outlander-ish, and they're just like they sitting there and they have to like survive, but it's like in this futuristic like. I want to say almost Game of Thrones world where you gotta survive and like hunters and everything, and everybody's fighting for survival. It was crazy. I think it was on the end, because that's how I be finding shows.
Yeah, the end had a lot of good shows.
It did. It was the old Netflix. I mean,
You know what I don't
Netflix
like
used to
though
be.
about Netflix? I don't like how they'll start a show and then like they'll give you like one season and then it gets canceled, or they give you like 2 seasons and then it gets canceled. That breaks my heart.
No, I feel bad for the
What
ones
really
that
breaks
spend
my heart is when they
budgets.
make a season and it's only 7 episodes or like 8
Ooh.
episodes. I'm like, I need like 30, like Grey's Anatomy, like give me 20 episodes.
I need at least like a good 24.
Yes.
And you gotta wait.
Like these
What was
13 episodes are
What's that
cutting it
show
for
we
me.
were watching? We the last season.
Huh?
The show we made a podcast on. What's that show?
Oh, Insatiable?
Is that so? Is that or is that not coming back on?
I thought it was.
I think it is.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
think we
like,
found something that
okay,
is
so
coming
it's
back.
I don't know.
coming back
Netflix did some weird stuff this
I'm
year where there's a lot of
like-
shows that like didn't come back this year that were
Yeah.
supposed to.
That's why I'm questioning
Well, not this
stuff.
year, but
I'm
like 2018. Like the
The
kids.
Marvels-
What's the kids
oh.
called? Stranger Things. Those kids didn't come back this year for a season.
They're coming at the end of the.
They're coming back. They're coming back.
Like
I think
the
in the
middle.
summer. But they didn't have any new episodes in 2018. I don't think.
I thought they did.
The last season that they aired dropped, I believe, Halloween 2017.
You should.
I'm almost positive.
Yeah, really?
Yep.
I'm almost positive
Yeah.
that was the
They
last time.
hyped up a whole like.
We went a whole year, I'm pretty sure, with
Wow.
But you know-
and same thing happened with Degrassi. Like Degrassi didn't come back with any new episodes this year. I'm like, y'all hurt my
I've been
feelings.
seeing that one guy. He been on all the Verizon commercials. Verizon
I'm saying, they got jobs.
Yeah,
fine.
they
They still
working.
make money.
They
The
working.
one kid that's on the one kid that's in Stranger Things, he was also in It.
Oh,
He
Finn.
worked, yeah, Finn. He got hustle.
So you gotta make that money. It's like, okay, y'all want to give me a break? I probably, I would be the one person that's on break. I'm going on vacation.
That poor child though, that's in Stranger Things and in It needs therapy, because how you gonna be? Crying. You gonna run around all that scary Stranger Things, and then you gonna be in It.
Yeah.
Yes.
With a
anxiety.
No, thank you.
I'm like, I know you got some issues going on.
Especially if you want like method acting. I'm like, if you really put me down in a thing that looked like a sewer. And who was the one that had a whole mental breakdown? I think it was him. One of the little kids in like the sewer.
No,
was like, I really went in here. No, like he like really lost it on them. Like he was like, I came down here because of y'all. It's like, that's me. That's me in that situation. I would turn around and be like, we just killed this clown and I have to go to therapy. It's you. It's you. I came here to save you. Forget all of you. I would be asleep. I would be asleep if I wasn't friends.
I just want him to kill me and be done. I don't want to go through this.
He really had a whole. I was like, I'm sorry.
I think it was the other one, like the Jewish.
I can't remember which one it was.
I think it was that one that sped.
He really lost his mind.
I was hollering. I was like, oh,
he
I
was
feel
done.
I
He dropped that F-bomb. I said, oh, boo, you mad.
You big mad.
You mad.
You mad.
Clapping in your hands, man. Oh my god.
So do you guys think like, how long do you think Netflix will last? Like, do you think really? Because we thought cable would last forever, and now
they're not gone yet.
They're not gone yet, but they holding on by like a thread. Because Netflix is coming in hard right now. Like they take
Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, or like original TV or whatever it's called. YouTube brand.
Like they're taking over. Like cable. You need to be like $10 cable packages. What's good? It's just like everybody's trying to migrate back because Netflix, they offering some good deals.
I'm gonna need them not to raise their prices, so I'm gonna need them to chill.
But their shows are good. Like
I think the
honestly,
big thing though is gonna be it's gonna come down to commercials.
Yeah.
Because a huge thing with like Netflix and everything like that. Like I love watching my hour-long shows with no commercials.
Yeah.
I love
and
like being able to go from one episode to the next
Yes.
with no commercial. I don't gotta be bothered. If I want to walk away for a second, I can.
But
it's fine. Like
I don't want to give Netflix any ideas, but I'm scared that they're gonna try to do the Hulu thing where they create different packages. It's like, oh yeah, we have a $7.99 package, but this package is going to contain ads, commercials and ads. But if you pay $20 a month, then you'll get no ads.
Well, technically, Netflix does have a premium package, but like, what is the premium package? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's in it? They have a $15.99. Like, when the prices go up, it's $15.99 for the premium package. I'm like, no, we over here with the $12.99.
I'm about to jump down to the. I don't need HD.
Well,
I just need to see.
I also want to know if like Netflix will continue to do the profiles, because if so,
you mean the profiles?
You know how like on Netflix you can have like different profiles.
Multiple accounts.
Yeah.
So the parasites.
No.
I'm calling them parasites because
I'm not a parasite.
So what was that joke? They were like trying to figure out how 20 million people watch Bird Box on 12 accounts.
It's not a parasite. Like my friends, like it's me. I'm the one actually paying the bill, and then it's the parasites that I allow.
Oh, well, that's your fault for letting them on there. See, my grandma, she made one, and she goes, I made a Netflix account, and you can create profiles, and it's like me and like my mom and my uncle and my aunt and like my little cousin. So it's like we all use it, and it's just like, okay, if Netflix, like if they continue to do that, we can all just continue to pay my grandma. I'm like, okay, grandma, you can have $10 from each of us.
I don't think they would get rid of the profiles. I think what they might do is limit how many you can have per account.
Yeah,
that's what
I mean, they already did, because I remember it was more, but now it's 4. Because like when you first started,
one's a children account, right?
Well,
I'm like, what is the
we have
of that?
yeah. My little cousin uses the children account.
I don't know, just buddy system it. Just be like, you and
give
me
it your
use
friends.
This one.
Yes.
We just gonna name them some weird. This is for the gory. This is for the romance.
Yeah.
just like partner them off that way and just go in.
Because it's just like it's gonna happen where like friend groups are gonna get together. They're like, hey, let's all put in for a Netflix account, and it's only gonna go down.
I'm sure that already happens.
Yeah, but I just think the only thing that'll go downhill with that is when they stop being friends. It's like,
who that Netflix account with their boyfriend, and she locked him off the Netflix.
That was a great petty move, and they did it. It was like right before the last episode of the season, and then they said,
like, play with me if you want to.
oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh man. You know what I do hope that they like put on Netflix? I hope they put like the whole Rugrats season.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yes.
All everything on the end, everything on the
everything on the end. Everything on the end.
Like
every season of Degrassi.
O'Grady. Do you even know what O'Grady is?
I do.
Oh my gosh.
What was that? What's that one lesbian show? I had like that show.
Oh, South of Nowhere.
South of Nowhere.
That was my show.
That show was lit.
What's a lesbian?
that awkward silence. That show was lit. Silence.
No, I'm trying to figure out when that happened.
It wasn't a lesbian show. It was a normal show. The main character just was a lesbian.
They were lesbians.
It was the main character was a lesbian.
But see, that package was like the
So
end
was
was not
Emily on
available.
Pretty Little Liars.
She was, but she
Right, that would be like her saying, talking about Pretty Lies, but remember the lesbian show? Like, it's not a
Because
lesbian show. It's a regular
Because-
show.
the main characters.
I mean, two of the main characters were gay on there.
Yeah, it's a regular
Okay,
show.
I can give you that, but like.
But it wasn't about that.
Lesbians.
Yeah.
It wasn't, but it's like they
It's
had so
almost like
much
an
going on.
I knew what you were talking about, but like, it's
Thank
not
you,
a
because you
lesbian
know what
show.
I'm talking about. Stop,
But that's like a lot of shows because like it's like so common
Radio
now.
Free Roscoe.
Yeah, it's so common now to have like
Nancy
characters just be a part of the LGBTQ community. Like that's just a common thing.
I felt that though
It's
because
called normalized.
but at the time that wasn't something that usually
Right,
happened.
right.
It's like that show on MTV before when they brought it to America Skins. Like the British one, they cool with it. Everybody had a bunch of seasons, but over here they had one season because we wasn't prepared.
No, honestly,
wasn't prepared.
because there was this thing on Netflix that I was trying to watch, and it was a French movie, and I had found it through like it was like acclaimed. It had won like a Sundance film and all these things. It's like a French movie. My little sister takes French. I talked to her after watching it. Apparently, sex in France is not something that makes a movie rated R. Nobody told me. So I was watching this and like that's really what it was. And I was like
Yeah, a
the
lot
first
of the
2
French
seconds I was
movies-
like, wow. And then it kept going and I was like, y'all gonna stop? And then like they just kept chanting. I was like, woo! Woo!
Calm down.
Settle down.
I was like, can I erase this off of my watching?
Oh yeah, no question.
Hold on.
The account, but I'm out here like, I don't even want to see that.
When I was younger, I ain't gonna lie, I used to watch Epics, and they used to. It's a
One of the movie
and
channels.
they'll have French movies, and you peep some of the French movies. You be
It's
like,
crazy. They don't. Son,
some of the Chinese movies
son.
too. They be like,
I was like, what are y'all doing in France? y'all
so what is y'all rated R?
I was like, what?
Is that a flick? That's what
Right, I was like, so
so
what constitute an R-rated movie in France?
I think I'm
if
gonna
that's
saw.
not it,
I think I'm gonna saw
Oh
an R-rated
my God.
movie, and I was
If that's
confused.
not
I was
it-
like, are they? Am I seeing parts?
is that okay?
Is
Ah.
But there was an American one too that like I can't remember what it was called. But see, after I watched that one, then a bunch of them started popping up on my thing, and then I couldn't tell the difference between which ones were going to look like that and which ones weren't. So I started freaking out, and I was like, "This one looks nice," and it was called like Love. The first scene is literally. I was like. I turned the whole TV off. I said no.
Not today, Satan.
You're not gonna set me up
The
like
devil
this.
laughs. That's literally what happened.
You know, I actually have you ever like been on Netflix and like not have any recommendations from anybody, but just decided to watch something because you were curious just to see what it's about? There's a show on Netflix called Lucifer, and
Oh, that was on
My
Fox.
brother watches it.
I didn't know that was on.
Yeah, it's
so
a
like,
Fox show.
I was like, I'm not really sure about this show because like
The name.
Lucifer.
I
Like,
know, I was paranoid too.
I remember
But-
when that came out.
it's actually a really good
It
show.
is. I got
And I
paranoid because
never-
of the name. I was like,
Is that
like-
the show with Ed Westwick?
yeah, no, yeah,
remember.
no. I thought for a second I thought it was it wasn't. He's cute though.
See,
I don't know who he is.
Netflix puts me on to so many different like to so
I like
many new
Netflix too because of
shows.
what you were just saying. Like, not big that you can watch
No,
stuff
no, no.
more, but the fact that
That's
it's
why.
stuff that's the reason why I like Netflix.
You know when Naomi like, see,
You go deep into
No,
that.
but it's like if you watch regular TV, there's so much stuff that's like censored that they can't do or can't say or can't show. And with Netflix, it's not like
they don't care.
Like what's the show with the girl Yelena? What was Yelena's name on the show?
I know what you're talking about.
Her name is Yelena on Hit the Floor. What is her name on the Netflix show? Sam or something. Dear White People.
Oh, Dear White People. Yeah.
Oh, I like
that
that
scene in
show.
Dear White People.
Yo, that scene, me and you was like,
I was not
What
ready
scene?
for that. You gotta just watch.
I've seen it.
Watch
I've
the
seen it
first
all.
episode.
first episode,
of
the
the second
scene.
season.
First episode.
I was like,
Was
hey,
it
yo,
her with the white guy?
no,
It was her by herself.
Yeah,
And I wasn't ready for that.
and I was like looking at the screen. I was like, oh, okay.
Me and Courtney was like,
we looked at each other like, I don't think we should be watching this.
right?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Did I cover each other's eyes?
I tweeted her and she
adults or
tweeted
not?
back.
Really?
Yeah, I tweeted her because I was telling her I love that back and forth that she had can't remember the white guy's name.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's been
Gabe.
they need to come out with another season
I love
already.
Gabe.
But Gabe, that was his
I love
name.
Gabe.
They were like having like this back and forth in the studio, and I tweeted, I was like, that was probably my most favorite
The
part
writing on that
of
show was
everything.
really good.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
And
But
she
sometimes
tweeted
it
back,
goes
she was
over
like, that was a
certain
fun,
It
that
does.
was a fun one. I was like, oh my god, I'm in love with her. I was like,
I've always loved
That's it, we're
Logan.
married.
Love me.
Logan is bad. I don't care. I love
Didn't she
Logan.
come from
That's
a
her
Tyler
name.
Perry
Oh, yeah,
show?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she did.
I don't know which one
It was funny because the first season it was a black
She was on,
dark-skinned girl, and all of a sudden she was
House
there,
of
and it was like,
Pain.
it was
No,
Meet the
it wasn't House of
Browns.
Pain.
no.
The
Might have
first
been Meet the
season, no, it was
Browns
Meet the
or something.
Browns.
Meet the Browns,
The
yeah.
first season it
She
was
was
a
also
dark-skinned girl,
something
and all of a sudden
else
they
I've
switched to
seen
her,
her
and I
in.
was like,
I just know that I love her.
she's
And
bad.
Alright.
I want her,
Her
to
and
marry
Bianca
her,
are bad.
And
Bianca Lawson.
I said I want her
Yes,
to marry
Bianca
her.
Lawson.
I want her to marry me.
Alright. She not watching
It's like
this video.
certain girls.
She responded to my
watching this.
tweet.
She's
He
not
like
watching.
so.
Tweet her
he's
this
like
video.
so Logan.
Please tweet her this
let
video.
me know.
Okay.
Look at him looking at the camera.
Alright.
It's just like Lindsay Lohan.
So that is the end of this episode. This turns into like his Tinder date.
at
Listen.
Listen.
We're gonna end
Help
this
my
now.
homie out. Hook him
Single.
up.
Please stop.
Ready to mingle.
Oh boy, why are you helping him?
I'm not talking
Why
to
are you
nobody.
co-signing this?
I have a great job.
He do.
So does she.
I have a
She's okay.
power couple. Hello? Power couple.
Making shmoney moves.
I got a nice car now. I mean, like,
Now.
Right.
because you don't really talk to me.
There were a couple things I had to take care of, but now that they're taken
The
care of.
10-year challenge to glow up.
Now, I thought about it. I looked up a picture of me 10 years ago.
Same,
And
and
saw
I
it.
was
I
like-
said, absolutely not.
I
I'm
looked
about to
at the
blame
picture
myself
and I
like
was
that.
like, glow down.
I glowed up.
Oh my
I looked
God, that's
exactly
so
the same
sad.
except skinnier. So I was like, yep, glow down.
Glow up, bud.
No, I want to see that. Oh, well, I'm not showing mine.
I mean,
But,
I'll
like,
show you mine. I'll show
I
it to
can
you.
show y'all mine. I'm
I
not
already walked outside looking like a
But I'm
gremlin.
not-
Like, I usually call myself
Not a gremlin.
No, it was so bad. I had these bags that didn't look like bags. They were like strings of hair. I don't know. I literally looked at
Oh,
my mother.
I remember those
I
pictures.
looked at my mother and I was like, you let your daughter walk out the
I'm
house.
crying.
You know they didn't care back in the day.
I
They used to be
remember.
like, you look
I
good,
have all
bud.
your- all
Who
those
did?
Pictures.
Who did?
Who did?
I was a representation of her.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a very exciting episode.
Yeah, it was.
I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you guys really enjoyed, hearing about this topic about Netflix. What do you guys think about Netflix? Do you guys think it's going to last long? How do you feel about, its growing popularity?
What are your favorite shows?
Yeah, we really want to
Yeah,
know.
put me on to a new show, please.
Yeah, recommendations.
Put us all on, especially her.
I mean, I watch a couple. I'm really into Big Mouth right now.
Oh,
my
That
God.
show.
That show. I'm going through
so-
changes.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Jesus.
All right,
Thank you to
guys.
Naomi. Thank you to Courtney for
Thank
being
you,
here.
Courtney. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Hit the notification bell so you can get notifications every time we post a new video. And we'll see you next time. Bye.